Did you know there's about 1.2 million mortgages coming to renew in 6 months? Which, when I saw that number, I was amazed. That's how many people getting their mortgage renewed. So I wanted to make a video today about, okay, what's the difference between renewal and refinance? We've all heard it. Do a refinance to take out the money to buy next home and things like that. But when can you do it and how does it work? So I'm gonna make it really simple explanation the difference between those two. So renewal is like, again, when you got a mortgage from the lender, when the renewal come up, you can take the mortgage from one bank to another bank straight. And then what happened is at that time they can give you the rate that is going that time. They can be aggressive. You do get a better rate when you just do a straight switch. Did you know there's about 1.2 million mortgages coming to renew this year? When I saw that number, I was surprised, and I've been getting a lot of calls about people getting stressed out when the renewal coming up and the rate is going from like 2% to all the way to like 4%. So I wanted to make a quick video and explain you guys, if your renewal's coming up or if you know somebody's renewal coming up, what to do with it. And there's another word that we use it all the time. It's called refinance. A lot of people don't know what that means. Is you've heard it, oh, do a refinance, take out the money, buy another property. But when can you do refinance? So I'm going to explain it really simple. Renewal, when the mortgage is coming to renew, you take your mortgage from one bank and take it to a different bank. Don't do anything, means you don't re-amortization, you don't go back to 25 years, so don't take out any money. If you do straight switch, you do get a special rate, or you do get a, like, let's say, a good rate if you do a straight switch. Why? Because there's nothing else you're doing with the mortgage. You're switching from one lender to another lender. And mostly the banks, whoever, like, take getting your mortgage, they'll pay for any fees and stuff, not the penalty, but everything else to cover the cost and bring you to them, right? That's when you do when the renewal come up. The best practice is 6 to 8 months ago, you want to start talking to your bank or your broker. Make sure you start getting to know what the rate is, what can you do, how can you be, like, assure that is going to be the best rate when you switch. So that's what happens when you do renewal, right? The other thing is refinance. How can you do refinance? And it's a simple way to explain that. If you do want to take out the money from your mortgage, or like, from your equity, you can only go 80% of the value of the home. Okay, so you can do a rough number, whatever the house is worth. Let's say your house is worth $300,000. You can go back to $240,000. You can go back to 295 or 280, whatever you got. That's all you can do. So if you already over borrowed, like, let's say if you're sitting on 260 or $270,000, there's no money for refinance. Now, if you're sitting at $200,000, we can go to back to 240, right? In that case, you do a refinance, you get a line of credit from the bank. There's a lot of things you can do. So if you have a lot of equity, guys, especially time like this, or if you know someone, please get the line of credit, right? I know the rate is a little bit more expensive to get that product from the banks compared to renewal, but even with the expensive rate, at least you have something on the side you can use, or you know what, you can take out the funds from your mortgage. You don't have to do just a line of credit, but if you need money to pay off the debts, there's a car loan sitting there with a high interest rate. Look at the refinance option. Okay, it's probably one of the best thing I do all for all my clients. Make sure they have access to the funds. Things can happen. We have tariffs one time, we don't have tariffs another day, so you just don't know what's going on. But if you for sure you don't need any money and you don't have any money to take out for refinance, then do a straight switch. Hope this makes sense to you guys. But if you know someone, or if your mortgage coming to renew is a 6 to 8 months, start reaching out to your banks and brokers and be proactive to make sure you are getting the best rate out there. Hope this video helped. If you need anything, guys, I'm always here. Take care.